And we're live.
Hello and welcome to a scene for Hong Kong House of Cards. Today, Charlie is going in search of the ratkin to try and fulfill the second part of his bargain with rat. Well, with some rat spirits.
He's thinking the best place to look for these for the ratkin are the sewers or the umbral version of the sewers is the first place it's going to look.
Okay. And strangely enough, there are lots of rats around. Also, strangely enough, they don't seem to really want to pay too much attention to Charlie. Or be too close to Charlie.
Live rats. I'm not thinking these are rat spirits.
No. You said that you were checking out the real sewers and or the umbral ones.
Oh, and he fails nightmares.
So I figured you were starting with the normal sewers because
yeah.
You really
know. Perception primal urge.
Yes.
2 successes.
There's probably some kin among them. But there's lots of rats and it's hard to pick out which ones. You can tell that there are some kin. And lots of normal rats.
Okay.
Give me a different perception primal edge.
Fail.
Well, I was like,
okay.
About the Undertaker saying true about Brock Lesnar.
So the first thing you notice is a
he wrestles more than
a blade
Undertaker
at your throat.
But
come in peace.
Many
the
say
Undertaker is.
I'm here to repay a debt I incurred with a rat spirit.
I mean, he shows up for WrestleMania.
Okay.
And the rat spirit sent me here to ask if y'all needed help.
You can't see the person who's got a blade to your throat, but there is a small rat that you do see that comes and pokes his nose out and twitches his nose and looks at you. You can tell that one is definitely a ratkin, but you can't understand what he's saying. And he's still rat-sized. However, the person that's behind you with the blade translates for you.
Okay.
She wants to know what it is that you were told to do by the rat spirit.
I requested that it go and help me out with a certain situation with the PLA. And it sent me over to you and your kin to ask if y'all needed help with anything.
Excellent. Well,
ratkin are many. Me and Joe.
Hexing.
At this point, there'll be a squeak from the rat. Apologies. He says to the rat, definitely not to you.
He's keeping his mouth shut at the moment.
And the rat twitches its whiskers.
That's how our dog lose.
And there's a flick of one of its ears.
Perception animal kin?
You can if you want.
Okay.
Now our dog lays like a human.
I don't think she ever got her recovery license.
Yes, she did. This morning. On her belly. I mean, on her back.
Fail.
Okay, you have no idea what this stuff is going on about.
He's going to keep his mouth shut. Because he doesn't want to look stupid, and he looking stupid right now might make him lose his life.
That's when
Grandmother says that there is one thing you could do for us.
there's cheap.
Such as?
But
There is a blade that was taken by the Nosferatu.
And now that's all we go.
You want me to return? Hey, get it back.
You are not as stupid as the guru are made out to be.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll willpower. Okay, he's fine on that one. Really, really.
Yeah. You're down in the sewers.
No on the nightmares, but he will act accordingly. He will behave while Ratkins insulting the guru.
Yeah, it's the ratkin sewers.
As long as it's safe.
Yeah. Where is this?
This large person with a blade at your throat is getting told by the tiny rat. Yeah.
Was the
The
last
rat
look?
is where you can see it, but the person behind you that you can't see is just getting told by this tiny rat.
there's produce stand fine.
Was the last known location of this Nosferatu?
Jalapeno.
Grandmother says I should apologize for insulting our guests.
It doesn't say a thing.
Nope.
Like I said, he was getting told by the rat. There was squeaking going on. The Nosferatu took it from the sewer on underneath the street known as the Street of the Cherry Blossoms.
Okay.
It is a distinctive blade.
Man eats teen in haunted
It
houses,
tags
right?
twice and has 2 points to the end.
All right.
They have no idea what they have.
That could be true.
It's one of your.
I'm sick bastards.
Excuse the terminology. I don't have a correlation with your kind. A fetish.
It is. Grandmother thinks you can be trusted to return it if you find it.
All right.
For your sake, I hope she is right. There's a squeak. She's usually
One success on Streetwise and Wits to remember to get a guess of where the Cherry Blossom lane is or whatever it was.
Yeah, you can figure out where that is. But
Okay.
you don't know enough about the kindred to know.
Hello, that telephone song. Can't wait till it isn't.
Oh, hello, darling.
I know enough about the kindred that they're going to be those Nosferatu are going to be either asleep or awake.
Yep.
Hopefully they're asleep, because this is
Yes, but that being said, do you think there
They're
won't be defenses?
gonna fuck everybody real quick.
do what?
Do you think there won't be defenses?
More than likely.
Or ass on the floor.
It's something I can work on.
It is. You can try and break in, or you can try and go about it a different way.
Diplomacy.
It's entirely up to you how you want to go about it.
Going to go diplomacy and play on the fact that they don't know what they have.
It's probably a good plan.
Because breaking and entering is not going to look good. Good is especially with being on a seat of the council.
This
Yep.
is a hot dog. Oh my God.
I know.
He goes, "I'll see what I can do," and pulls out some trail mix and dusts it a little bit on the ground.
Never heard of her.
The rat that's been speaking to
Have
you
you
doesn't
opened the
move,
door yet?
but quite a few of the other rats dart out the trail mix and hurry back to where they were. There's more rats here than around you at the moment than you realized.
No duh.
Yeah. You thought it was the wetness of the walls that was shimmering.
It was the rats itself.
Yup.
Is the person with the blade at my throat still have it? Still have it to my throat?
He does,
Ain't Laura Bell Bundy.
but
That thing
the
is
rat
country, not a step
that
off.
sniffs, twitches an ear, and then walks away. And and only once that rat has entirely left, and you cannot see where they've gone, does the blade disappear from your throat.
Okay, he's going to go and try and see about talking with one of the Nosferatu, activating persuasion. Since he's in the sewer.
How are you going to find the Nosferatu, seeing as you don't actually know which parts have been claimed by the ratkin and which have been claimed by the Nosferatu?
Is the person that's around still as he's gone. Question. What territory is yours and what territory is the Nosferatu?
No, I said he's gone.
Oh, okay.
As soon, it basically by the time you've turned around, all you see is a bunch of rats moving away. You can't even tell which one it was.
Okay. First stop is that street he told me.
Okay.
Then, because knowing having a small correlation, thinking as a predator, a predator won't go far from his prey source. So he's thinking it's the Nosferatu, or at least that one is somewhere around there.
Okay. It's a good idea.
He's going to go topside and check out, go to the street.
Okay. Well, you get a few odd looks about the fact that you smell.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the street
he was in a sewer. Is there any way into the sewer or away?
Not that you can see.
Cloudy and cool, but dry.
Okay. He's going to put some sunglasses on and peer across the gauntlet.
There's your usual kind of spirits around. They're fairly traditional. Some of them look like similar dragons to the ones that you saw near the older of the three city fathers.
Yeah.
There's also evil spirits around, as there usually is in a
50 pounds
city.
of pot milk to the wrong address.
Nothing.
Sucks to be the
There's nothing particularly.
receiver.
Okay.
Or the sender.
Is there anything in the umbral shadow that could look like an entrance in the sewer? That could be construed as an entrance in the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
There is, and it looks like it's probably inside one of the buildings.
Okay, and he's going to look at the building. In which what kind of building is it? Is it like a business or what?
It's a tiny little antique shop.
He's going
It's fine,
to.
but it's so full of stuff that you have to duck your head
Okay.
if you want to move more than a step or two.
He's going to find a private spot away from the people eyes and step across the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And walk into the antique shop.
Okay. The antique shop is not really there in the on the other side of the. I mean, it's one of those pretty little antique shops in the real world. In the Umbral version, it looks almost like a nest.
A nest for what?
And straw and bits of shredded clothing.
Oh man, I got cowboy tickets.
He's kind of wondering what a nest to what. So he's gonna roll Umbral lore.
Right now, I'm saying the same thing about Houston.
Intelligence,
Yeah.
Umbral lore.
You're very well.
He knows nothing.
Look at this costume.
But that wasn't a botch. It was a fail. So he can get another roll.
It's full of torn up.
Say again.
Not with laws. You either know it or you don't.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. He's going to try and find that entrance into the sewer. Because that should be it. Should
nest.
Do what? Say again.
If you just gave me a minute, I would have been done with my shoe.
You just move your fucking leg, I'll say.
You going robotic again. And we'll have a brief intermission for a word from our sponsors. Okay.
Right. But yeah, when I say nest, think kind of almost like burrow at the same time.
Okay.
That there is a hole down towards the middle of this burrow / nest, but there's lots of almost kind of bedding material around. But it's filthy.
I'm not liking this. He's really wanting to know what this thing, this nest is too.
We'll get the blue truck cleaned out today.
I got my gun permit yesterday and then went over to the local gun shop to get a small.
Hello?
How I should place my
Hold on.
credit card in the reader. I have clearer.
Okay. He's going to do it. Okay. I do have another role. Would animal canon wits be applicable here
But
for perception?
Not really.
get for supper today.
Sorry.
Huh?
Okay.
Jimmy Jack.
That's why I want you to get this food.
He's going to do not so smart thing and look in the hole.
Okay. It looks damp down there.
That's one of them big things.
As much as the sewers on our side are full of kind of liquid and not particularly nice stuff, at least they have proper walls. This looks more like a tunnel.
Yeah.
Damp and slimy.
He's really hating the fact that that he does not remember this in his Umbral lore studies.
Tomorrow.
He's going to go exploring
Okay.
into the hole.
Right. Give me a Dex Athletics roll.
All right. He's going to really hate. He's really hating himself because this is how the White Howlers fell. Dex Athletics.
I see somebody's been to Costco. I guess that's like a Sam's or something.
It is.
Roll. If the diff is 6, it's 3 successes.
Okay, so you're able to climb down into this hole without slipping.
Okay.
And at the bottom, there are mushrooms all over the place, which is not a good sign. But at the same time, they are glowing slightly, which does give you some light.
I'm not liking this. Can I have one more Umbral lore check?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
The hell with your ass.
1 success.
Okay, well, it doesn't tell you much about what made the nest at the top. But you definitely know mushrooms are definitely linked with the worm and with faint spirits. And you are fairly darn certain you do not want to be touching or eating any of these mushrooms.
He's turning on resist toxin and stepping back. He's not wanting to explore this in the Umbra, so he's stepping. He's going to peer back across the gauntlet and see if he's in the right place. And damn it,
You have
apparently
no idea.
he's too unnerved. Hold on, it gives. That was a fail.
Yeah.
I can have one more roll on this one.
Mm-hmm.
One success.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it looks. The sewer looks a lot less scary on the other side.
All
I mean, it
right.
still looks dank and horrible, but it looks a lot less scary than the side you're on.
Is there people around?
No.
They weren't
You're down
very good, though,
in the
'cause it
sewer.
was the
Okay.
It does look
He's
like it gets a lot more traffic than your average sewer.
city workers.
Now look at that.
No.
Okay.
There's a set of wooden
Not
steps
too many
leading up.
houses are that tall enough to
They look
do
a bit
that.
rickety and like they've been put in by someone else, non-official.
Okay. He's going to step out of the gauntlet into the physical. He's not so much as scared. It's you know how he is around worm and black spiral dancers.
Yep.
It's more of along lines of if he had more rage, he would instantly frenzy.
Okay, give me a Dex Athletics roll.
Okay. Not that one. That one. One success.
Okay, you just managed to get out the way as these darts thunk past you into the opposite wall.
There's the one. All of them attack that little thing.
Really?
Somebody
Really?
doesn't like guests.
Yeah,
Uninvited ones.
I should have
I'm
went.
hoping it'd be better than
He's
the
thinking
corner,
to
though.
himself, not out loud. I should have looked for traps. It's
Given how dark it is, you probably wouldn't have seen any.
yeah.
But yeah.
He's. Oh, hold on. What's the roll to partially shift?
Partially shift is difficulty 8.
Stamina primal urge, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 2 successes to shift my eyes into would Glabro work? Looks into the dark.
You might want to aim for more Hispo.
Okay, he's going to shift his eyes into Hispo.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely see enough to see where you're putting your feet now.
All right. First off, he's going to look for that sword. And
Pardon?
first off, he's going to try and see about looking for that sword.
Well,
Dex stealth. Because he doesn't want to be noticed in here. Two successes
Okay.
on deck stealth.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look around and see if the sword's in this room.
Well, it's not where you are currently, but there does seem to be a path that is more often walked than the rest of the sewer.
Okay.
Though it does seem like they've made some effort to
Hey,
hide
guys.
exactly where on this path people stand.
Give me that.
Two successes on perception primal urge.
Yeah.
We got both of us back.
Okay.
Div 7.
Mm-hmm. So you managed to make it along this path without triggering many more traps.
Yeah.
One or two, but nothing serious.
No.
And at the end, there is a large room, and inside the room there is a crate.
Terrible place to have a tumor.
Cancer.
Lying on top of the crate is the ugliest dog you have ever seen.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it's terrible to have cancer anywhere, but
It is hideous, and it's lying
on
on
your face,
Oh, God. Freaking. Out of
It's a very large
face
crate.
of an angel is terrible.
Can I roll Kindred Kindred lore and intelligence to see if this
Yes.
is a Nosferatu dog?
Yes, you can.
Uh, 1.
One. It's not going to tell you much about the dog, other than the fact that it is the ugliest dog you've ever seen. But that crate definitely looks big enough for a person.
Fuck. I'm
There
guessing
are-
that's.
There are other piles of stuff in the room, but they look almost, like when you end up dropping your clothes on the floor and you end up with big piles.
Yeah.
There are piles around this room.
Lay down here.
Attention to. In fact, some of them look like they've been there long enough that they've then been shoved out the way of other things.
Okay. Since I'm looking for a fetish, would that be perception primal urge?
Yes, but you're also going to need a dex stealth.
Okay. Making a willpower on the dex stealth
Look at his bedroom.
for an auto success. 1 success.
Okay, so you haven't woken the dog up yet.
Perception. Wait. What?
That yesterday.
I know it's going to probably be a little bit scary on the other side, but since this is a fetish, it has the umbral reflection.
If I could hear you properly, it'd be different.
To an extent. I mean, it's on our side of the gauntlet.
And
It's on our side of the gauntlet, but you might be able to have an idea of where it is. Yes.
yeah, 2 successes, perception primal urge.
Okay. Yeah, but you haven't rolled to look across the gauntlet yet.
Oh, duh. Crud, not yet. One.
It is friggin' scary on the other side.
Yeah, I gathered that.
There are mushrooms everywhere, and there are spirits moving among the mushrooms.
I'm assuming
look like-
Banes.
Oh, yes, they are Banes. They look like twisted versions of plant spirits.
Fuck me. This Nosferatu is not humane, I'm assuming.
No, he is not.
Women don't fart. We release
Uh,
loud.
Do I see the weapon in question?
In fact, if you weren't looking with Hispo eyes and there was enough light for you to see normally, actually no, roll me a perception primal.
All 4 successes.
Yeah, it stinks in here, and it does not just stink of sewer.
Oh, he's fallen,
It
hasn't
stinks
he?
of all sorts of different ages of blood.
He's fallen, hasn't he? He's one of the worm's vampires.
Maybe. It's hard to say with vampires.
Yeah, that may be.
If they're far enough gone, it's hard to tell if they're worm vampires or just crazy vampires.
Yeah. But do I see the sword anywhere in the room?
You get a rough idea where it might be. Stressing the might. In that you see lots of, like I said, there are loads of mushrooms. There are loads of bane spirits. Most of them are plant spirits. Some of them are pain spirits. But one bane spirit doesn't exactly look like the others. In fact, it's hard to tell whether it's a bane spirit or a Gaian spirit or just somewhere in between.
1 success in perception primal urge on that spirit.
There's something vaguely snake-like in one of the corners of the rooms.
Umbrelor. When he'll try and skirt his way quietly into that corner of the room.
Well, for that you'll want Dex stealth to avoid waking the dog. Umbral Law won't really tell you much other than the fact that it's a snake spirit.
Okay.
And that snake spirits have always been a bit of here and there when it comes to.
Yeah. Oh, and my specialty kicked in. 2. If it's diff 6, it's 3, 4, 5.
This is your stealth one, right?
Yes, and if my preternatural grace comes into play, it's the 10's a 2. Counts as 2.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to make you roll a second time to dig through the pile, despite it being full of jangly stuff.
Preternatural grace, good dexterity, specialty. Gotta love it.
Yep.
I am ninja. Hear me growl.
Yeah. I am gonna want a willpower check though.
All right. Two successes.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to keep your shit together when you realise that these piles are not entirely stuffed.
They're probably bodies, aren't they?
Partly. They've been here long enough that it's hard to tell where the stuff ends and the body begins, vice versa.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
In terms of you end up with slimy bones at some points.
Yeah. All right.
But you are able to find the dagger.
I'm taking it and put it in my in secure. I'm gonna hold the dagger and just as a point of respect, he's going to channel put a gnosis into the dagger with like the. If I can, I'm going to give it a like put a twinge of emotion into it that I'm taking it back to its original owner. Basically, I'm trying to communicate with it without words.
Okay.
How do you get out of your room and go in front of National TV?
She just decided.
One success. One. That's the gnosis.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A dex stealth to try and make your way back across the room. And yes, there are lots of dex stealth, but you're sneaking into a Nosferatu's house next to a great big fuck off dog.
Making another willpower for an auto success, so I'm down to one. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm down to one willpower. All right. If the diff is 6, it's
58, but you make it.
Yeah, it's 3 successes anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to basically for a way out, he's going to basically use the Umbra. Not yet. Apparently, he's a little bit perturbed by the gauntlet in here. One success. Umbral step into the Umbra and go back the way he came.
Okay. Or at least try and go back the way he came.
Yeah. I'm assuming Dex stealth.
No, you don't need to be stealthy around the bane spirits and the mushrooms. What you do need to worry about is the rather large spirit coming down the hole.
Fuck me. Okay.
So you might want to
Why
hide.
do they call me every week?
What? Do what?
You
I
might
should've get-
want to hide it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to want to hide.
You can hear something coming down this hole.
What's the diff?
We don't need them back.
Diff
They know that I call them every
just
afternoon.
about.
Don't answer.
I don't.
Or not quite. Right. It comes down this hole. And it doesn't notice you straight away. It doesn't take it very long to notice that you have chosen exactly the wrong hiding spot.
Oh God. What is this spirit?
Because you are hiding behind one of the largest mushrooms, being the hiding spot.
Oh God.
And
Really?
it decided to eat one of these big mushrooms.
Crap.
And it is exactly the one you were hiding behind.
Okay. Since I got a good look at it, can I do an Umbral lore check?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Time again that you're calling me when I'm driving, and I'm not
1.
answering.
Right. It looks something like a cross between a Garu and a snake.
Garu and a snake?
Yeah. It looks reptilian, but with tufts of black fur.
Oh.
Um, yeah.
Before you even say anything, I'm queuing up the Dex Athletics dice.
It's a good plan if you want to try and run.
Yeah, I'm
He's
running.
just gone to pick this giant mushroom. Which,
One success on the run.
is bigger than his head, but that's not the point.
Yeah. One success.
Okay, so you get the jump on him and manage to run around him. But I'm going to need Dex Athletics difficulty 9 from you. Because once you get round him, you're going to have to get up that hole in a hurry.
One.
And it's slippery.
1. Diff 9. I got 1.
Excellent. So yeah, you managed to run up that hole, and it's right behind you, but you do manage to get up. It's had a lot more practice getting up that hole than you do, but somehow you managed to stay ahead of it.
And he is going to get away from that antique shop
Yeah.
and get across actually first.
Roll me a courage roll.
Oh, willpower roll.
Oh yeah, rage roll. Go with a rage roll.
Rage roll.
Uh-huh.
Deb.
Diff 5. Yep.
Deb.
Yep.
If this is for Fox Frenzy, you know what I have on this character.
Oh yes, the House Fiona Boone.
And he's got calm heart too,
Yeah.
and he's got a rage of 2.
Yeah. Okay. You're still pegging it though.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I know it's a paid spirit.
Yeah. And it is roaring really loudly. But you managed to get away with this blade.
I'm
At
going
least you're
to
fairly certain you got away.
do what?
You do it roars really loudly behind you, but you do manage to get away with this blade. At least you think you do, probably.
He's going to try and
It
get over to
doesn't
the
cost the
ratkin.
gauntlet to follow you.
He's going to try and get over to the ratkin sewers.
Okay.
At least somewhere to somewhat-ish friendly territory.
Yup.
Assuming Dex Athletics.
No, you can walk right the way over, get down the sewers just as you were before. It's fine. You get even more weird looks this time because you're a horrible drunk.
Mm.
In fact, you do get a few nasty looks with people holding brooms menacing if you look twice at their shops.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. You are covered in gunk. There's no way they
Yeah.
wouldn't be coming in their places.
Yeah. He's going into the sewer.
You were just lucky they don't know some of that used to be people.
Yeah, that's the good thing. He's getting into the ratkin sewer.
Yep.
And once he gets,
there is no sign of anyone.
okay, he's gonna go into the Umbra.
In the Umbra, there's a few spirits around, but they seem preoccupied.
Uh, um, I've got the blade, is all I say out loud.
Well, leave it where they can find it then, says one of the spirits as it runs past.
Okay. He puts the blade into a respectful spot with a note saying, "Return, got the blade. Um, may want to check out the Nosferatu in the Umbra." And he will step back out. Actually, he won't step back out. He'll use the. Uh,
By the
probably.
way,
Hmm.
one thing you'll notice in the umbral version of the sewers here is that whilst they still look like tunnels, they look a lot different. Very different.
How different.
The soil looks brown rather than slimy. It's not exactly dusty dry, but it's not damp either. It's only the kind of healthy ground version of damp.
Oh, okay.
The sewers
They've been working with it.
over here are a lot better in the Umbra.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are no mushrooms here. There's moss.
I'm happy about
lots of moss, but there's no mushrooms.
I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
What would be the best way to get get back out of here into a spot where, well, I'll be heading to the sept.
Okay. What is your stamina?
If it's toxins you're thinking about, he's immune. But he's a stamina 3, and if it's supernatural toxins you're thinking of, I effectively have a stamina of 6.
Which is good. Okay, give me a stamina roll diff 4. Because I'm subtracting
1.
your improved stamina from 10.
1, 2,
Yep, that's
3,
fine.
4. He's going to text. He's going to text one of the other guardians that has rite of cleansing, because that rite you can't really you can't do on yourself. So he's going to text him, "Hey, I'm coming back from
definitely a good plan.
I need rite of cleansing."
Yeah.
He would say it in code because well, not going to say that overly out loud over a text message. Yeah. And all the while, he's going to be smoking one of Arthur's special cleansing blunts.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. But yes, you have succeeded. You have got the blade. You've delivered it back to the ratkin, kind of. The ratkin seems somewhat busy.
Yeah.
That may or may not be related to the great big worm spirit.
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. But yeah. So you can probably assume that your task is done with Rat.
And when he gets done getting a change of clothes and probably burning those, he's going to run.
Burning seems good.
Yeah, he's going to run the first month's shipment of computers over the Bonars.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're on camera, he's going to learn Rite of Binding because that's
Handy.
kind of needed. Kind of needed. Ritual. Intelligence rituals.
Yes, intelligence rituals, difficulty 10 minus your intelligence.
Okay, it's 8. One success.
Which is all you need for a level 1 rite.
Yeah. Alright. And with that, we can end the scene. If it's okay with you.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Alright, and this has been an edition of Hong Kong House of Cards titled Even More Tales of Wolf and Rat. And we'll see y'all later.